Mr. President, welcome, and it's good to see you in Azerbaijan once again.
Well, thank you. I'm always excited to be here, and especially when I see that Azerbaijan is flourishing and developing. And today I went through the town and I saw that something that I've seen here on my previous visit. Some of the new buildings are completed and new developments are done, and I'm very happy to see Baku develop so and Azerbaijan develop so well. We are really happy to see you in a good shape and see you how you develop.
Mr. President, how would you evaluate the current state of bilateral relations between Azerbaijan and Georgia?
Well, to put it shortly, it's perfect. And it has to be perfect, actually, because there is a great background for this relationship. We develop our partnership based on the common past, common history, common understanding of the region, on the friendship between our two nations, but also on friendship of the leaders that have been before us. And now we have also managed, after the destruction of Soviet Union, as independent states, to build not only culturally friendly relationships, but to build strategic partnerships, which has brought an absolute importance to the Caucasian region and has given even more reasoning and future to both of our countries. So, to put it very shortly, it's perfect. It's perfect between nations, it's perfect on political level, it's perfect on the level of leadership.
How do ties between the two countries contribute to the relations of regional cooperation?
Well, you know, we are engaged in numerous projects. Let's start with energy partnership, and the partnership that I believe it's 20 years to this year that we have started developing a joint energy projects. But these projects have grown for these 20 years, have completed for these 20 years, and have grown even further. So now we are looking at Azerbaijan-Georgia partnership as a partnership that a specific new opportunities, not only for Azerbaijan and Georgia, but for the region at large. We see energy partnership Azerbaijan, Georgia, Turkey, which is going to finalize itself in Europe. The top antenna projects that are going to really determine the energy security for Southern European countries. And we see that this partnership of three countries have now grown into a dozen nations engaged in that. But not only that, having a perfect partnership on energy sector, we have furthered our cooperation on the transportation and communication aspects, and really are securing one of the most important parts of the Silk Road. Cooperation that is engaged in transportation projects goes from Baku and finishes and continues to Georgia and Turkey, but really it's a part of a great Silk Road starting from China and finishing in Europe. And in this respect, we are jointly engaged in developing highways, engaged in developing a railway system, and all those opportunities that unite Caspian and Black Sea are really a part of the very big picture, and bringing opportunities from various parts of the world. I can name the highway, the railway from Baku Tbilisi cars. I can talk about projects which are engaged into this, starting from China, starting from Afghanistan. All of those projects, they will bring more stability, more perspective, and a better future for the Caucasus, but not only for countries of Caspian Sea Basin and from countries of Europe.
Mr. President, what can you say about the importance and prospects of the joint projects on energy, transport, and other spheres implemented by other countries?
Well, actually today in a meeting with President Aliyev, we discussed lots of opportunities that we jointly have in the region. And one of the issues was, by the way, tourism. We believe that we can produce not only economic projects, the energy projects, the transportation projects, logistical projects, but also present our region to our partners in Europe and Asia as a cultural opportunity for having tourism here. And we thought that it would be a great idea to show the opportunities of, maybe opportunities of both seas. Many people visit Azerbaijan for the great Caspian opportunities, but we have also Black Sea, and all these opportunities packaged into tourism. Tourism could grow even further. So we have great political relationships, and we are working very hard on both ends to transform these great opportunities, great relationships in politics into great economical opportunities.
Mr. President, as you know, unresolved Armenian-Azerbaijan Nagorno-Karabakh conflict impedes stability in the region and regional security. What can you say about the solution to the conflict?
You can look at Caucasus from different perspectives. Let's look at the Caucasus from perspective of past, and you see that Azerbaijan, as well as Georgia, has issues related with territorial integrity. This is the past that we have to overcome. We all know that we have lived in this region, and we have examples of very peaceful collaboration. But always there were third sides that were interested in destabilizing one of the most interesting and opportunity-loaded parts of the world, the Caucasus. So I believe each of our nations should do the best to secure that interests of other countries, of the third countries who are interested in destabilizing Caucasus, be taken out of our relationships, and we build relationships based on future perspectives that this region could bring. In this respect, we are all for reducing the tension in the region and trying to move the diplomatic process to a solution. We have the same attitude towards our issues as well, and when we are looking at the perspective of Georgia, we say that there is only diplomatic solution to our issues that we have with our neighboring Russian Federation.
Mr. President, thank you very much for the interview.